Hey guys, welcome back in this other video. This is the unfortunate video that I didn't really want to make. This is stream obviously. I'm gonna make it in form of stream. If there is not people showing up, I'm just gonna wrap it up very quickly. But this is definitely stream I don't want to make, but I have to kind of let you know also, because it's important. I lost Amazon affiliate account, aka Amazon Associates account, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. There was not like really something that I did or that Amazon did wrong. None of this stuff. I didn't even break any rules and stuff like that, technically speaking. I didn't break the rules, but there is something I didn't really weren't able to achieve, and therefore Amazon account was closed. I'm gonna tell you about it right now. Let me just go to the chat if anybody is here. If not, then I'm gonna do it the other way. So how is everybody doing, first of all? Let me just click this. Okay. All right, so basically, about 6 months ago or so, I decided to open Amazon Associates account. Amazon Associates account is kind of like a referral account, meaning you have referral links for your products, right? So for example, if you normally do like a review of any kind of item, product, let's say I reviewed some microphones and stuff like that, then Amazon would basically pay me some little commission. Now, the price for the customer obviously stays the same, but that kind of supports a creator, and that way, so basically Amazon pays you some small little referral commission, right? That's how the program basically works. Now, there is a couple of requirements within that Amazon Associates program. One of them is obviously you cannot sell to the children under 13. Any products actually you cannot promote to children under 13. So if your target audience is kids under 13, that's not allowed. So okay, that's fine. My channel is obviously not for children under 13. Usually, if anybody would buy product that I'm, let's say, promoting, or buy something different from Amazon link, it will be generally speaking adult person, or at very least, some kid that accidentally watches my channel. But generally speaking, we're talking about growing YouTube and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not basically trying to, make my target audience as, children under 13, although some kids watch me, right? Okay, so that rule is fine, everything is fine. But also, Amazon requires that you make couple of sales for your actual links within 180 days. So this is what happened. I have a small channel. I don't have much going on yet on the channel, and I should probably wait before I actually. Yeah. Hey, expert poem. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, but it's kind of not a big deal. But I'm gonna tell you quickly about it. So basically, within 180 days, you have to basically sell. I think you have to make 3 transactions. Meaning people have to pay for 3 products. It doesn't matter even what product. It could be small microphone, $5, $10, $20, whatever it is, right? But you have to make 3 sales within 180 days. Now, somebody some time ago ordered 1 product. That product was returned, I don't know for what reason, whatever the story was. So that didn't kind of count because the sale was made, but then somehow, the person decided to return the product. It wasn't even stuff that I was selling. It was from my link, but they bought something else, but they decided to return. So I guess that didn't count. Also, just a couple of days ago, somebody ordered like 4 different small products. But I guess the 180 days already passed. And even Amazon basically showed me on the screen that I have some transaction. But I think it was just a couple of days too late. And it didn't qualify to fit within 180 days. And basically Amazon just removed my account. So here is the email that I received. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take out my camera and show you this on the screen. 1 second. Image there. And I take out my camera. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so basically the email says, we are writing to notify you that your Associates program application has been rejected and you will no longer have access to Associates Central. This action was taken because you have not yet received qualified sales activities from your account. As a reminder, accounts that have not referred 3 qualified sales within 180 days of sign up are automatically rejected. And then it says you feel free to reapply this and that. So, okay, one sec. So yeah, so that's the situation. Yeah, I use OBS, by the way. Yes, I use OBS. So that's what happened. Not that I did something wrong or anything like that. It's just very simple reason. Basically, I didn't have any sales, pretty much, except for this 1 or 2 transactions, but they just happened a couple of days ago. So I don't even think like Amazon kind of took it into consideration. But anyways, Amazon didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong either. It was just very simply, I didn't have enough transactions, and that's it. And they just knocked me out. So this is not a big deal, by the way, you guys, because since I didn't make any sales, obviously I didn't make any money from Amazon. So it's kind of like, it bothers me a little bit because, you know, like I would have to reapply for the process again, which is fine. It doesn't take that long. But I'm not gonna do it yet, because my advice also for you guys, if you ever have Amazon links, basically build audience first. Don't do it with a small channel like mine. And that would be my basically advice. You know, wait at least few hundred or 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, for the sole reason of, yeah, I didn't have any sales, so it's like, it's not like I'm losing money or something. It's a different story if I would actually make money on Amazon and you know, and then lose money. That would be the worst. But even though I'm kind of like slightly disappointed, not on Amazon, because Amazon has lose, kind of on myself that I wasn't able to make these transactions, but that's fine. Basically, lesson learned for me is, you know, I'm gonna wait to 500 or 1,000 subscribers to try to reapply to Amazon, because, you know, obviously if I reapply again, maybe they're gonna give me a second chance. I don't wanna blow it again, and I don't wanna be like reapplying and then, you know, after 6 months they're gonna close it again because I don't have actually people buying anything from my you know, affiliate links. So that's my advice for you. If you're ever planning to do that, you guys, basically do it when you already have some certain audience. You have to be sure that this couple of transactions is gonna happen within a couple of months. By the way, Expert Poem, you have any questions whatsoever? Let me know. So that's the deal, you know. I was kind of happy to open this Amazon, but I know also I was kind of too excited and I opened it too early, and I was like, I can make a couple of transactions, no problem. But that's not the way it usually works. You know, if you have very low views on the videos and people don't buy stuff from your links and stuff like that, which is okay, that's fine. That's their own choice. Oh, hey, Blaze Squad Mad 1. Hello, how are you? Yeah, what a bummer, right? I know. Tell me about it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use little inappropriate language. It sucks, but but it's actually not really that bad. Like I said, if I would be making money already from Amazon, then basically it would be like heartbreaking for me. This time was still kind of a shot to me because I was like, come on now, you know, like there is always something going on, you know. But it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully they're gonna let me reapply it. That's the only consideration I have. Yeah, so at least you have a second chance. Yeah. I hope so. Yeah. So that's the thing, though, you know. So if you guys do, especially Blaze, Orange Blazing's game, Mom, I don't know your real name, but that's fine. You don't have to say it. But I'm just gonna say Blaze Squad. That's what I'm gonna say. So Blaze Squad, for example, if you ever apply it, you know, make sure that you have enough volume. And also, like, for example, with your son's channel, since his audience is generally under 13, so that could be potentially an issue as well, because the target audience, like I said before, has to be over 13. So that's the only thing, though. But if you have some channel that is over 13, then basically make sure you have enough volume going on the channel that people actually watch the video, so it's not gonna happen to you. I kind of rushed into opening this account because I'm kind of one of these people, like, I want to try stuff. I want to be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to make it happen. And it wasn't maybe extremely rational decision. I should probably wait and then do it when I have actual audience, you know, like, you guys are actual audience, but I'm talking about like some certain, you know, views and stuff like that, but I kind of rushed into decision, and he kind of backfired in the way that I have to reapply for the process again. And he kind of shut me down too, because I just came from work, I was so tired, and I'm opening this thing, and, you know, I'm trying to log into the thing because, like I said, like, I just got 4 transactions day before, and it's just like, and then the Amazon next day is basically saying, oh, sorry, you didn't qualify. That was so weird too. Like they did the same time that I actually had 4 transactions. 4 tiny little transactions, $5, $10 like that from somebody, you know. So basically that was kind of like a bummer for me because I came from work, I was extremely tired, and then I'm reading this email because I couldn't log in. I was like, what's happening? And then I'm reading the email, I'm like, oh God, there you go. So things happen, you know. By the way, if you guys had any problem on YouTube or anything like that, let me know in the comments. We had some issues with Chris's stream. I'm not gonna talk too much negative stuff on the stream, but you know, what was your major issue with YouTube or anything to do with videos? Let me know. I'll be interested to find out. 1 second, I'm gonna read this. Oh yeah, expert poem, no problem. If you gotta record video, so no problem. Thank you for watching the stream, and see you next time. Very true, probably wouldn't work for our channel anyway. Yeah, I can open it on Chris's channel. Thank you so much for saying your support, but I can open it on Chris's channel either. That would be easy. He has like 4,000 subscribers, so but then by the rules of Amazon, we cannot do it either because obviously his audience is under 13, and it wouldn't make sense. We don't want to like open it and then, you know, maybe 2 days later it's gonna be shut down. So lessons learned. That's right. Yeah, so like I say, I tried. Good point. I tried and it didn't work, which is fine. I just basically I'm not gonna rush into the decision. That's why with like Chris's YouTube, you know, the rules were different to apply for even a YouTube partner program before, right? So the rules were like 10,000 views before total, grand total of 10,000 views. That was some year and a half ago or two. And we already crossed like 15 or 20,000 views total, but we didn't even apply them because I wanted to have like sufficient, like enough, like more views than required, and we didn't apply for the program. But later they changed the rules, so you have to kind of struggle to technically get to 1,000 subscribers and stuff like that. Obviously that's no longer an issue for us, but that time it was still like a little bit hassle. And right now, you know, the watch time views on Chris's channel are okay. So last 90 days, we have like 190,000 minutes watch time in last 90 days alone. So at least those things are kind of alright, you know. And live streams, by the way, help a lot. Just so you know, live streams help a lot. And even if you're gonna, like, basically your son is gonna stream instead of uploading the game, you will also see that the sessions are way longer. So normally, let's say somebody watches 2, 3, I don't know in your son's case, but if somebody watches 3 minutes of the video, on live stream is minimum double. That's minimum, but usually it's up to 3 times even. Live streams really help a lot. Hey Dark Place, how you doing? Sorry for asking, but will Chris stream yeah, Chris will stream actually at 12 o'clock. This is the funny one. We have only one computer, so even if I would have 20 people watching, which is obviously not gonna happen today, but even if I would have volume of people watching, I have to still end the stream like 11:45. Obviously, I'm not gonna be here that long because this is gonna be extremely boring for you guys. But basically, since we have one computer, like I have to kind of I have to yield to Chris, you know. So like he has already scheduled 12 o'clock he's streaming, and I have to get out. Like I'm not in charge anymore. Like whatever. I help him still, but like, you know, streams he does by himself. So 12 o'clock, which is in 52 minutes, he's gonna stream, by the way. Sure, no problem, Dark Place. Yeah, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, if you have some any crazy story, you know, put it on the screen. But that's the thing, though. There's always some issue with YouTube. Sometimes it's from negative people. Sometimes it's from some circumstances. Sometimes it's with the rules. And sometimes we just don't qualify with the volume we have, so we cannot achieve some certain things. It's just a process. It's a learning process. YouTube occasionally throws you a curve unexpected. It happens to even big YouTubers. It happens to obviously small YouTubers even more since we're not that experienced. But with this Amazon, I'm sure I can reapply again and it should be fine. Oh, yeah. Your son can wait to stream. Yeah, he's going crazy waiting for us to get that sorted out. Yeah, you will get it. Don't worry. And I will definitely be interested in see how it helps. It will help drastically. I'm gonna tell you right now, live stream. I'm gonna tell you such an extreme example of live streaming, how it works. I think, I'm not sure if you were on my stream like a couple of sessions ago, but basically, Chris lost the live streaming for a while, right? For almost 90 days or so. I don't know, close to 90 days, maybe 80 days or 90. We basically didn't have live streaming, right? Hey, Frost Place, how you doing? And basically, so when Chris lost his streaming for 90 days, this is the crazy part that happened. All the sudden, our views dropped. Like, I would say at least 30 to 40%. The views dropped. So I was like, oh, okay, I understand they're not on the stream, but why are they not watching the videos, right? Like, I understand people don't watch longer, but, same audience should watch the same videos, right? So then we started to check on other channels. And Chris's friends and people that he basically have in the chat all the time, some of them were streaming, and we saw some part of the audience went to their channel. So they basically, instead of watching Chris's videos, they went to that channel. Now, there is nothing wrong. They can go to any channel they want. But what I'm just trying to say is, people are really interested in live streaming. It's such a humongous difference. It's like incredible. Like, people want to be involved. They want to be in the chat. It's totally different than video. If your son is going to stream, number one, you increase the watch time, minimum double, usually triple. And keep in mind, if your son streams, for example, 1 hour, there is going to be individuals that are going to stay on the stream for 1 exact hour. 1 hour. So that's the crazy part. Yeah, there is going to be people jumping for 1 second too. Just say hi. But there's also going to be people who actually watch 1 hour, 30 minutes, whatever the length of the stream is. So that's the amazing part. So that's what happened to my son. Basically people started to go to other live streams, even though he was loading the same games, but they went to the other live streams because they like to be interactive with other people, and that's the goal. My laptop is an old dinosaur. Oh God, sorry, I'm laughing. It's just the statement itself is funny. I'm not laughing at your laptop, but yeah, these things, they require some little speed. They don't require the newest and high-end tech, but yeah, definitely the laptop or, computer has to be able to compete with it because, let's say you would have this Elgato capture card, so, it has to be able to transfer this data and, the gameplay usually comes from a system, so that's not an issue. It's just the computer has to be able to basically process the stuff. And also, you have to have another frame under the stream. So for example, this is the screen of the capture card, and you have another frame of YouTube. So it has to run minimum 2 applications at once and run it smoothly. So yeah, I'm sure you will update later. Yeah, I will definitely interested in how much it helps. No, oh yeah, I read that already. Sorry, my laptop is old dinosaur. Just no way we can stream from it. Okay, I see. Why we have to wait a while longer to upgrade and something better. Yeah, it has to be some certain level of computer. It doesn't have to be $2,000-3,000 computer either, but it has to be whatever the minimum requirements are plus another 30% power. The reason is because obviously you have to put the frame of YouTube, because the Elgato capture card, let's say you buy it and it says the minimum requirements, but then again, it doesn't consider that you have other applications open like YouTube, so your son, for example, can see the chat on the actual screen, of the computer. So definitely plus 30%. I always say it's better to, but I'm sure you guys sorted it out. Plus, you know what? Your son's channel, I would say by Christmas he's gonna have 1,000 subscribers. Easy. I know your son's channel, how it looks, and the way it looks, the way it operates, and everything is so sophisticated that even we don't have setup like that. We have all the toys, if they got a capture card and this and that. But the setup that your son has, by the way, I showed the video to my wife yesterday of your son's channel. I know we didn't comment, but I showed the video yesterday. I came from work and my wife was like, wow, this is amazing. My wife was, which she is supporting of YouTube, but she's not into it that much. But even she says to me, wow, look at that. This is so amazing. I said, I know, right? I was impressed. So definitely you guys will get there. Streaming is actually very easy. Don't be nervous about the process. It's extremely easy. But 1 second. Yeah, you probably will need like 2, 3. You know, the first stream, you're not gonna know what to do, to tell you the truth, most likely. But that's not, you know, that's basically for everyone, even me. Like, I'm into the tech and computers and this and that, but like, it took us like a day or 2 or 3 to figure out as well. But, you know, basically, once you set up everything, you're gonna, you know, see how, let's say you get the face cam, that the one that I'm using right now, for example only. Which is like $90, and yeah, the Elgato capture card is some money too. But basically, you know, it's gonna take you a day or 2 to figure out. But later, you just press a button, the camera is already set up, is on the stand or whatever. Like we use this tripod for Chris, this tiny one, and you know, you have the camera already there. You maybe adjust it slightly, and if your son has green screen, which I know he does because he's in his videos, you basically put a couple of clicks. Change the title for the live stream. You go to the, you know, YouTube Studio Beta, change the title before the stream, and then once you go to, let's say he streams the game from like the Xbox or whatever system you guys gonna have that time, basically everything is semi-automatic. You don't have to, you click a couple of 2, 3 buttons and you pretty much go. It's only the way of setting it up. It takes like a day or 2 to get used to. Once all the setup is done, his YouTube channel is connected to Elgato capture card. If you're gonna use Elgato capture card, basically the rest is easy. You click one button. The only thing is, first 2 days you're not gonna know how much volume to adjust. So anyways, that's easy too, but you know, you're gonna have to figure this out. So what we did before, we do like test stream. So we even say sometimes we even stream on my channel to test Chris's, you know, since he has bigger audience, we didn't want to like mess it up with his channel. So we basically tested on my channel, check the volume, how much the game's supposed to be adjusted, and pretty much that was it. And depending on your son's voice, but you know, in our case, the volume is in the middle of the game, and my son's voice is more, like it would be like 75% volume, maybe a little less, like 60 to 65% of the full volume, and the game is exactly 50%. 1 second. Yeah, I'm happy to give tips. Frost plays, no problem. Today was a little bit different because I lost some account, but whatever with that. But basically, yeah, we're happy to give tips, and you know, hopefully it helps you guys and stuff like that. 1 second. Now, your son will have 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, okay? 100%. You say you can even comprehend it. He will have 1,000 subscribers by Christmas if he is going the way he is going, or at least close to it. I can promise you, but obviously, but the way your son's channel is going is absolutely amazing. I'm adult. I have technically 3 channels. We have family channel, we have you know, Chris's channel and mine. But I'm legit impressed with your son's channel. So good job. Yeah, I know Minecraft is actually popular and people like to play it. Chris, you know, technically doesn't like so much Minecraft. We even post a video why I don't like Minecraft. Hey, we got this idea from your son, by the way. I don't like Fortnite, so just to let you know. Like kind of little bit idea, you know, because, you know, Chris likes Fortnite but doesn't like Minecraft. You know what I mean? So we like, I saw that video and we're like, you know what, maybe we do that too. So that was kind of slightly inspired by that idea, but you know, we're not into Minecraft, Chris especially, but Minecraft is actually more popular than Fortnite right now, so definitely a way to go. Yeah, it's gonna be a great game, I'm sure, if some new updates come and stuff like that, you know, but generally speaking, when you build the audience, people will come for whatever you're streaming, but obviously, if some new game mode comes out, it's even better, obviously. 1 second. Yeah, yeah, I would do that. You basically practice on your channel. So you kind of let your son stream the game, or doesn't matter, right? You let your son stream the game on your channel. That way the audience is not kind of agitated, you know, because sometimes you're going to be tested, like, what is he doing? You know, like, it's funny. Although there is nothing wrong with it, but, you know, if you can test it on your channel, so test it on your channel, test the volumes, how they, you know, how the volumes are, because the gaming volume sometimes is so loud they cannot hear your son. And yeah, test it on your channel, and then once you test it for a day or 2, then you already know how to adjust it and go to your son's channel. I mean, your son is gonna stream on his channel. That's definitely safer. If your audience is good, they're not gonna have problem even if you put tests in the stream. But still, that's why we usually use my channel, or we have even kind of fourth channel that we never ever use, and we only tested in there. We actually tested that how to stream with 1,000 subscribers on mobile. We use channel number 4. That's because we don't want nobody to watch it. And guess what? Somebody show up in the stream, and me and Chris were just talking, and we were like shocked. Somebody just show up in the stream, totally unexpected. So, yeah. I just need help getting my USB recording to my MacBook Pro to change the file. 1 second. With Facecam and live streamings for Xbox. Okay, so there's 2 things. You need USB recording to my MacBook. You mean you wanna USB record something from MacBook? Or you mean you wanna record game from other system and put it to your MacBook? I'm not sure what you mean exactly, Frost Place, but Facecam for live streams for Xbox. No, the way, okay, this question is somewhat kind of confusing. But if you're recording from Xbox, so basically here is how you do it. You record, from Xbox, you have to format it. That's the problem. From Xbox, you cannot format the USB drive from the Mac. I have the same issue. I have an old PC, and you have to format from the old PC. I'm saying PC. Because I think it's NTFS file system, if I'm not mistaken. It has to be formatted from PC, unfortunately. Because the Xbox is not going to accept the format of the Mac. So basically, I think you have to go to PC first, unfortunately. Ask your friend to format it in the NTFS or whatever the file system it is. I forgot right now. Then you basically go to the Xbox. You record the game on Xbox. And then you can pretty much import it into Mac. Basically, Mac is gonna accept that format, but you cannot format, the flash drive into the format on Mac. So that's the crazy thing. So you can, but there is some other applications you will have to download some other application. You cannot do it straight, as far as I know. So that's the thing. And then once you have the USB with the recorded game, even it's different format, but then you put it to the MacBook and you copy and paste the game into your editing. That's how it works. Yeah, so you have to format it, yeah. How do you format it? Once you click the drive, there should be something that says format. It's gonna say properties. I don't know exactly what it's gonna say, but basically once you click that drive, it's gonna say properties, something else, eject, and somewhere between is gonna be format. So you click format, and I think it's NTFS, if I'm not mistaken, and that's it, you format it. And then you go to Xbox and record the game. You have to put to external on Xbox, put to external, choose the external instead of, internal recording. Record your game, and then you can put it to editing program. Now, if you're talking about streaming, you cannot stream from Xbox directly. You need some kind of capture card. Or use a couple of different apps, and then that's such a mess. You have to use Streamer, some kind of YouTube helping app, and everything together through the phone. It's just a major mess. It never works for us. We have super fast internet. We tried that 1 or 2 times. We give up right away because it was extremely messy. The capture card is easy. You hook it up once. The capture card is there, and you pretty much open the application on the computer and stream directly from Xbox with the capture card. So, okay. Hopefully that solves your situation. All right, guys. Do you have any other questions? Please let me know. I don't want to, be boring and talking about nothing. But, if you have any other questions, let me know. And, by the way, how is the weather in your location? We have finally some awesome weather. Maybe 70 degrees right now, finally cooled down. I don't know how is the weather in the place you live, but basically, I don't like 90 degrees weather, and hopefully your weather is good too. Yeah, you can try to do videos before streaming. We didn't stream for first bunch of months, actually. 102. Jesus Christ. What? You have 102? I don't want to, don't say it if you don't want to, but where do you live? Not specifically, what country, or at least Europe, or I don't even know. 102 degrees? Jesus. I would fry myself to death. Yeah, supposed to cool down next week to 80s. Wow, 102. Wow. I know that like some places in like Arizona, South Arizona and California is also sometimes 102, 105, even 115 sometimes, but it's like dry heat. We live in New York, so it's like very humid air. Oh my God, you live in California. Awesome. I love California. maybe in 5 years when our kids are gonna have million subs. No, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. They're gonna do like major collab in California. Who knows? Anyways, California is an awesome place. I used to long time ago. I used to basically do something for a job. Well, I used to be a truck driver. I'm gonna admit it. I have nothing to hide. I used to drive these big trucks in California, and that's actually California weather is different than New York in the way that yes, sometimes it's humid too, but usually is less humid. And also I like the way that in the evening it usually cools down. In New York, you're gonna have 95 degrees in the daytime and then 87 in the nighttime. It's just like unbelievable. You walk out at 3 a.m. and you still like, you walk out, you don't do anything standing in one place. There is no sun, there is nothing going on, but you're just swimming in your own sweat, you know, like it's terrible. So California is way better. Yeah, no, I know, but it's still better than New York, trust me. In New York, it's horrible. It's just the summer is you can't even, it's just terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like California better personally than New York, but I guess it's a matter of preference. But the only place I would move in United States actually would be California. And I keep saying this to my wife, if we win lottery or something, or grow on YouTube, you know. I'm just kidding, but you know, so the only place I would move is actually California. Or like Texas maybe, but I don't like south weather. Let's say Florida and stuff like that. I would never move in there. Humid, heat, and all this stuff like is not for me. Yeah, New York is alright. It's a very crazy place, especially Manhattan. Obviously, is just like nothing is relaxing here. Everybody is rushing. You go to grocery, everybody is rushing. This and that. Today we went to the grocery. Actually, funny story with Chris. Man, there was some older gentleman in the grocery, you know. So me and Chris, we bought something in the grocery. We're about to leave, you know. But I was just asking, and this person is coming. This gentleman is coming. He's like, what did he say to us? No, he didn't say anything mean, but he's like, excuse me, you know. He was like almost yelling at me, at Chris, in the way, you know, like not yelling, but like, excuse me. He was like kind of agitated that we standing there. We didn't really black him much or anything. It's just like, we're like, okay. We didn't say anything. But New York is a very crazy place. Everyone is rushing. Traffic is all the way to the roof. Like if you drive a car, especially rush hour, you're not moving. You're just stuck forever in any traffic, any bridge, any location. It's just consistent traffic. It's just a hassle. It's legit hassle. I would say I might recommend it for a couple of days on vacation, but to move from California to New York, no way. Like I would do opposite. I would move to California if I have chance. Yeah, humidity is horrible. In the summertime in New York is absolutely disgusting. There is 2 months of humid. Very rarely there is days that there is no humid, but I would say 80% of time is humid and it's just a nightmare. Yeah, that's what you like about desert area in California. Yeah, it's definitely different. Yeah, city too. In California, I know like Los Angeles is busy as well. That's true though. That's true. Those two cities, I think they slightly similar that way. Although I think New York is still more crazy. But I'm not sure because I heard that center of LA. I wasn't in the center all the time. I was always somewhere in suburbs. I went to Santa Maria, all those small tiny places, Guadalupe, you know, Los Angeles too, but not like driving there much. Not through the city, generally speaking. But always San Francisco, Fresno, California. All those places I went because, you know, that was my job, going, picking up stuff and bringing it actually to New York. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. But, so look, guys, if you have any other questions, then ask on the screen. If not, I'm going to wrap it up. So thank you so much for, by the way, being here. You guys are awesome. Okay, sure. Oh, no problem, Frostplace. All right, so thank you again, guys, for watching, and I see you in the next stream. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna stream today again, or if not, at very least tomorrow. I'm gonna try to post 1 or 2 videos until Tuesday, because Wednesday to Friday I'm out. Unfortunately, it's not because of my choice, it's because I work all day, I work a lot of hours, and there is no way I can possibly do it. And also, Chris is streaming usually Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so we have only one computer, so that even complicates things even more. Hopefully in future Chris is gonna have his own computer, or better yet, I'm gonna give him this computer and buy a new one, but that's like a, that's like believing I'm gonna have 1 million subs next year. The same situation. If I buy a computer, I always want to get something really good, but it costs a lot of money, so this is not gonna happen anytime soon. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend as well. Blaze Squad Mod 1. Blaze Squad. I'm just gonna say Blaze Squad. And see you guys next time. Bye.